Hi my dolls, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my nails, just don't pay attention to those. I am planning an Etsy drop on Wednesday, so I just want to do a little video featuring some things that I made. Now everything that you see here is not going to be on the drop. I did make a few items for myself. So that the video is not super long, let's just jump right into it. Made some pillows. So these match the dress, but they are super duper cute. So I made 6 of those. I do have these books, and they're just like this on the back, just a repeat of the cover, but they're made with the sturdy photo paper. And so I have Babel, The Maidens, The Secret History. And so these are a little bit different from the classics that I did in my other Etsy drop. These are like more dark academia. I think these look really, really good. I really like how the black on the photo paper is looking really, really nice and crisp. I have 2 sets already made, but I have materials to make more than 2 sets. So I might go in there and put 4 available. So I was sewing pretty much all day yesterday and all day today, and I'm a hand sewer, so it's not a very quick process, which is why it takes all day. I was really surprised how this one came out, because this is supposed to be like the back of the dress, but as you can see, I have the pregnant belly on her. Now this is the back of the dress. However, when you take the pregnant belly off, in the way it's ruched, oops. Okay, the way it's ruched, it makes it look like she's like in an earlier trimester of pregnancy. So I thought that was cool. And here is the other way you can wear the dress when you're not being pregnant. So you can wear this dress 2 ways, and it is like a maternity dress. And I just have the boots like this on with it. That's how I styled it. And I do believe that's the Gracie face mold, or Grace. And I have an earring in her hand. Can you see that sparkle? It looks really pretty. It's kind of hard to pick up, but I didn't trim it yet because I think I had these as earrings. So yeah. So moving right along, this is another one I made. And again, not really sure if I'm going to sell it or not. I want to make cardigans for the ones without sleeves, because I think like people would appreciate that a little bit more. Even though the little sundress is really cute. Girl, where is it sticking? It's like in her butt. She has a wedgie, but like it was sticking right here. So like a side wedgie. That's so crazy. Okay, so here is the back. And if push comes to shove, I can put sleeves on the dress, or like straps, I should say. But since it was like strapless, I was like, maybe a nice little cardigan would go with it. So yeah. So moving along, I guess I should do all the floral dresses first. Well, I'll just do this one. I sold a couple dresses of this pattern. I really like this pattern. It's so cool. And this is another part of that shirt that I made it from. So it's like kind of gathered at the hem. And I do believe this can fit, what do you call it? Curvy. Because it's kind of loose on the doll. So I will try this on Curvy, and actually let me just try that right now. Yes, that went on no problem. And I like when a dress can be worn 2 ways on 2 body types, and I feel like customers like it too, so their curvy dolls don't go neglected, because that often happens. And I tried to get the pattern as center as I could. Her lip is like matching this dress. That was done on accident. So this is a floral dress. This is like the very first one I made that I am going to keep for myself. It's kind of like a reference point. And the thing is, like, this part was supposed to be the front originally, and you can probably wear it two ways, but I don't know. And that's why the ruching is on the back. But when I flipped it around, because I wasn't liking how the sleeves were coming out, this part actually looked pretty good. And I put this little charm on there just to add some more visual interest. So I'm going to keep that one. Is pretty much the same thing, just for a curvy doll. So again, that was supposed to be the front. So actually I'm going to like flip the dress around. So here that is when it's flipped around. So yes, you can wear the dress two ways on the curvy fit. I think that is a nice little option, and that's how it looks on the back when you wear it from the when you turn it around. Still looks good. So I think that the customer is going to really appreciate that. The curvy one will be for sale. I'm only keeping the one that fits on the standard. And I did that because, like I said, the curvy girls don't get a lot of love, and they tend to get the t-shirt dresses and the real baggy clothes from Mattel. So it's just a little bit harder for the doll community to find nicer curvy clothes for their dolls. And so I will be supplying that to at least one person. I'm more of a designer. I'm not like a manufacturer. So to have multiples of like one design is not likely to happen all the time. So it's literally first come, first serve. But like I said, the drop will be on Wednesday. The last floral dress is this. And again, I'm just using elements from the shirt. So these ruffles made it like really accessible to make these dresses. And someone's gonna get some really nice dresses. So this one's gonna be for sale. And I don't think this can fit curvy. So I do have this brown dress. And I think that's so cool. These ones don't need a fastener for the standard fit, but I do feel like they need a fastener for the curvy fit. So this one's gonna be for sale. I just love that. And y'all, these things are fabric. I wish y'all could feel how thick this is. And this is something that you're not gonna get with Mattel. Like the feel of fabric. Do you hear that? It's like, it just sounds so nice because it is fabric. And these are like suede. I'm going to put like a disclaimer or a little note in the, wherever I send this to the shipper, just to not like just straight up store your dolls in this. Play with your dolls, dress them, and then, you know, go ahead and undress them, because I hate like to have something like transfer on the doll's skin. And I think the softer doll bodies are more susceptible to staining. Now, do I think this is gonna stain? No. And if you see that the strap is not even sitting on the skin, look at that. But just as a precaution, you know, everyone should really be careful, just as a precaution. But I like how the strap doesn't just like sit directly on the skin, and it still keeps that strap shape. So this is the curvy fit one. So I'm just checking the strappage because she was overnight in this. So no staining. Yeah, I get the suede from Hobby Lobby, and so I don't think like suede stains things anyways. But I just know some people have like, they'll buy like a doll from a different brand of doll, and the skin won't be straight up plastic. It'll be like that soft type of material. So yeah, these earrings, this dress will not come with these earrings, unfortunately. These are like the last pack because I got these on clearance, and they were in the jewelry section, and they're meant for you to add something onto it, but I think they look so good like that. But since it's like the last pack, then they won't be, I won't add them to the listing. So this I was very pleased with. It's a bathing suit. This will not be This will not be listed on Etsy. I can guarantee you that, okay? I'm so sorry. Will I make some bathing suits? I tend to make bathing suits every year, but I'm just not feeling it this year. Like, I gotta be honest. But we'll see what I can do because I know it's swimsuit season, and like, look how good this looks on this curvy body. Look at how good that looks. I'm impressed with it myself. I was like, girl, you made that. I was like, yes, I did. But it just looks so good. And I know like bathing suits are lacking in Mattel. Like, they don't make that many of them. And then they don't make a lot of cute ones for curvies. So again, you know, the curvy dolls just get no love. But yeah, this is gonna be a bathing suit. So yeah, I think the last thing I have are these pillows. So I have, these are like the pillows kind of like in my set of whimsical goth set that I have on Etsy. So these are out already, but these are not out. So I was thinking about selling the set like this, just because I think they coordinate together so well. And this is just like a cream couch. I wouldn't say it's like white. I would call it cream. So this is how it would look with just these ones on there. And then this is how it looks with just these ones on there. So on the back, because I want all of this, all the sides to be glued and then flipped inside out, I don't want seams on the side. I put the seam in the back. And then I covered the seam with a little thread. It's like a trim, that's the word I'm looking for. See? I covered the seam with the trim. I like that. I can even stand to make bigger pillows, and I think I will, but I don't know if it'll be this week. So there we go. So I haven't been able to do that much organizing for the Mayhem Challenge. Oh, goodness gracious. Forgot this one. So this is the brown dress I'm going to keep because it came a little bit wonky. And then I actually made a, what is this called? A cape. So, but let me show you this. Well, I guess I'll show you this. So, so this is the little cape that I made her. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do like aesthetic type of doll show or movie so she could wear something like this. Oh yes, I'm going to grandmother's house and I hope I don't see a big bad wolf. You'll be okay. So this is the last thing I made because I was like, you know, cardigans. I need cardigans, I think. And I messed up on this part. And I was like, dang, I need something to cover that with. And I was like, some trim, I guess. And I was going to put it right there. But then I decided to go all the way around the back of the neck and all the way down again. And it looks so great. And I was like, oh, she needs a belt. And then I just, I sealed the ends of another piece of the trim so the belt won't come unraveled. And then there is a belt for the cardigan. I think it looks so nice. It looks kind of fancy. So I'm really into that. So yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. Check out my Etsy if you want. I'll leave my Etsy link in the bio, in the description. Not the bio, the description. If you want to check it out, you can. Stuff usually sells out on there, so good luck. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!